Hey guys, Turtle here, and today I'm showing you the clay soldier mod. Some of you might have already seen the video quite a long time ago, but the mod has made so many improvements, so I definitely thought of showing it off again. So let's begin with the crafting. So at first you can make a simple clay soldier by using one clay block and putting some soul sand above it, just like this. Then you have the simple clay soldier which is gray. This means it doesn't have any faction. But if you want to see it like that, the gray could also be a faction if you want to call it. Now you can use cocoa, beans, cactus green, rose red, yellow dye and orange dye, lapis lazuli and purple dye to give them special factions. So these factions that I just called are pretty much the same. They will fight each other, but if there are two clay soldiers in the same faction, they won't attack each other. So that's something safe. Now there are also white and black soldiers. So the white soldiers won't fight anybody. They will just stand there, and if others attack them, they will get killed, but they won't hit back or do anything. And black soldiers hit pretty much anything. They even hit their own kind, so they even fight each other. So that's pretty much a free-for-all with those guys. Now there are two things you can give to them. There are dirt horses which they can ride, and even dirt pegasuses which can fly a little bit. To craft them you just use 4 clay blocks, adding them like this, putting a soul sand in the middle, and then you get a horse, and if you put a feather on top you get a pegasus. So the things can use them later. I'm gonna show that in a second. And also you can make with this thing, you can make some controller which lets you take away all the clay soldiers on the field, which is the clay disruptor. So let's get into it. So here we go with the first dispenser. In this is a stick, and if we throw in the stick, the clay soldier will try to get the stick, and he uses it as a little weapon. But the stick isn't that strong, so if you give them some flint, they will use that to sharpen their stick, and it will do more damage to other clay soldiers. The next thing is leather. This will give them some basic armor. Oops, gave them the wrong thing first. Let's take that away and let's just throw the stuff at them. Doesn't work out as expected, so that's kind of bad. But as you can see, leather gives them this normal armor. But if you give them some wool now, they will make their armor even better, and it looks like that with the white stripes on it. So the next thing is something I will show later right there. The next thing is you can give them pretty much any food, and that will give them more health while fighting. So that's nothing really you gotta see, but it will give them more life. So if you want to do that, it's helpful for those. Now there you can give a gold nugget to one of the clay soldiers. It can only be one person like this per faction. So this guy will be the new king or leader or whatever you want to call it of the faction, and the others will always follow him and try to protect him and do anything to save him. Now there's also slime balls, and if you give them those, they will be able to stick the enemy into the ground. So if they attack someone, he will be stuck to the ground for 5 seconds or something like that. The next thing is a blaze rod. This is something really interesting, which is pretty new, and they will have this little blaze rod in their hand, and that's pretty much like the stick, but it does more damage and it sets them on fire. So it's a really dangerous weapon to use for the others, and if they die by fire, they will turn into those lifeless brick dolls. And for the others to make them normal again, they will need a gas tier. So if somebody kills someone else with this blaze rod. Let me just show this real quick, how this looks. Where is it? Let's just get one of these. Now those two should fight each other if he's not just stuck in the wall over there. Come on. What the? Ah, come on, you guys. You wanna fight? Not supposed to be happy. Alright, so it seems like those gray ones won't stick to any faction or something. So now, will you keep fighting? Okay, I'm gonna just show that fighting part later. There's also an iron ingot you can give them, and that will just make the soldier a way stronger soldier. And yeah, as you can see, he's burning over there, but that's not that important. So the iron ingot will make a pretty much stronger soldier, and if you give them a diamond, it will make them a really uber soldier, as you could say, and they're really strong. So something interesting when they're fighting. Now you can also give them blaze powder. This will let them throw kind of molotovs or whatever you want to call it at each other and burn the others from a distance. So this is something really cool in the fight too, and yeah, something to look out for. Now if they got feathers, they will be able, if they fall down somewhere, they will be able to use those feathers as some sort of parachute. So that's something really nice to have too, if they have like a high arena high in the skies and then there are like 2 stages or something. That's something you could use. Now there's also glass. This will give them a better viewing distance, so it gives them those little glasses, and now they will be able to fight or see enemies from a greater distance. So this gives them some advantage to others too. If you give them gravel, it's like a stone for them. They can throw it at each other, and yeah, it's pretty much the only other distance weapon besides the blaze powder. Now redstone, if you give that to them, they can throw the red powder at other enemies, and that will blind them. And if they are blinded, they can't see the enemies for a few seconds, so it also gives them a great advantage. Now if you give them gunpowder, which, yeah, let's just do it, you can see they get another color too, and yeah, that's pretty dangerous, because if those die, they will explode and do quite a lot of damage also to other blocks and everything. So that's something pretty dangerous. If you give them sugar instead, they will just be faster and be able to jump faster, run faster. Yeah, they're just way stronger. And if you give them some glowstone dust, if we make it night real quick, you will see that this one is glowing. So you see those way better. But let's make it day again. If you wonder what this is just a too many items mod, which is pretty well known, I guess. So let's give this guy a horse, so you guys can see how that looks. Come on, man, you want to ride that horse? Yeah. So this makes him way faster, and yeah, it's pretty much a great advantage. And as you could see, this Pegasus also... Whoa, nice. That's just cute. That's epic. As you can see, they can fly it, and it goes down slowly, as if they got a feather. Now, another thing is, which is kinda interesting, is an ender pearl. If you give them ender pearls, or if one takes them, they will get some infected sort of zombie or whatever. Now they will fight the other factions, and if they kill someone, he gets infected too. So this is something pretty badass, because they can just spread the infection all over the place, and it's pretty dangerous. So yeah, that's something interesting if you wanna like have an army there and then there are a couple of infected ones attacking them. Yeah, it's all just for fun and quite some interesting stuff. Now, the last thing I want to show pretty much is... Oops. Okay, now, if you give them a whole stack of wood, if there's like... Let's just place a couple of these. Also, if you wanna see their view, just right click on them and you'll see the view from the person. But yeah, as soon as you go back out, it will destroy the person. If you want to destroy the persons on another way, just right click with the clay disruptor and they will all fall down to the ground and you can collect and replace them again. But let's just spawn a stack here and now throw the wood at them, block, and just in a second they will build some sort of base. I already saw them building like 2 different buildings, so it's quite something interesting to see. Let's just wait for a second. Come on guys, you can do that. Yeah, it will just take a second. So this is some basic building, let's see. Let's destroy their entry. This is just, yeah, okay, they built 2 boring things, that's kinda sad. Come on guys, you can do better. Do something nice. You know that you can do that. Oh god! Sure enough, they only built 5 of the same houses and I saw other ones before, so they also make other ones, so don't wonder about that, but just right now they only built these, I don't know why. But yeah. Also, if you put something in a chest and they can access the chest, they can take out the stuff of the chest. So if you want to put a chest in the arena in the middle and then have like, let's just do that real quick. Let's put in 3 diamonds. Let's take those away. And then what else could we put in there? Maybe some blaze powder could get interesting. 8 of those, and then let's just put in some slime balls. And yeah, let's place this chest, put in the stuff, and we'll see who takes the stuff first. Let's just give ourselves some stuff. Blue soldiers versus orange soldiers, and we'll see a fight. Also, if you want to have the map for download, it's in the description. There's a resetted version of this, and yeah. Come on guys. Oh, okay, I just messed that part up. They can fall down there, didn't know that. But yeah, as you can see, they will now fight each other. Nobody took something out of the chest yet. Don't know if they just do that if they got the time to, but let's also throw in some clay here, so they can revive a friend if they pick up the clay, as you will see in a second. Let's see who wins first, and then they will revive their friends. So let's see. Whoa. Now they're all in there. Come on, don't do that, don't do that. As you can see, now they're just reviving their teammates because they got the clay. So this is it for this video, and as you could see, they built some other stuff here, like little little basements with sticks and everything. So this is quite interesting. You could make them, let them make their own like little basements, and then you can send another army to them, which I guess I will build something right now and show that in a second. So see you guys in a second. Alright, now I set up some stuff. So these guys have like all the fire stuff and everything you could need, and those guys are more the old school ones with sticks, normal armor, and yeah, sticks, usual ones. So let's start this battle off, shall we? Oops. Also, I wanted to keep that one ender pearl here in the middle, so it might get interesting if somebody actually manages to kill something else or not. Whoa. Alright, as it seems the blue team came out of their place way better than the red team. Oh, nice. I'm gonna just let you guys watch this. Alright, so far the blue team has lost quite some guys, but the orange team also lost quite some guys, and the blue team didn't even all come yet, so it's still interesting to watch. Let's watch out of the side of the king if we manage to do that. That would be cool. Can we? Is he still alive? Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, damn. Oops, just killed a couple of those guys. Yeah, and it looks like blue won. So, yeah, as you could see, the fire stuff is really strong, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. It would be amazing if you guys could leave it a like, because it was really quite some effort building all this stuff, and yeah, giving you guys a copy of this map so you can have some fun on it too. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.